update from the Trufio. This update is going to be about a book review. The Art and Science of Food Pairing. This was groundbreaking. What's food pairing or flavour pairing? Well, bit of history. Guess it started in the 1990s. Hester Blumenthal in England in his restaurant started to experiment with different ingredients in his plates, in his recipes. Some worked, some didn't. Some didn't work spectacularly. The question was why? So they got to work breaking down the various compounds that are identified in the various different foods that were being used. And the answer to the question is that the ingredients that go well together have got similar or the same compounds. And when you're in a recipe, you match the ingredients that have got compounds in common. So think chocolate. Chocolate is a highly compound-rich ingredient or food. And the result is that it goes with a range of other different food. Think nuts, think fruits, think meats, think, it even goes with fish. Same with the truffle. We now know why they go well with cheese, why they go well with eggs, pastas. The exciting bit about that is that there are boundaries that we're still to push and expand on and explore. The recipe that I posted recently that had mango and fish and truffle is an example. We don't usually see those combinations, particularly because mango is a summer food, but they do go well together. So have a look. Great index. Lots of different compounds and foods are in here, and it has a great explanation, basic explanation of how food pairing, the theory of food pairing works. It's also lovely graphics. There's a truffle wheel that explains the ingredients that go well. So that's the next step. Professor Gary Lee explored the compounds in the Australian truffle, and the beauty about having it expanded on in the Australian context is that now we know the compounds that come from our soils, and so we can start to match our truffles with our ingredients. That's the exciting bit, and that's the bit that we'll start to explore, because we will also do a blog post on pairing truffles. It's not as straightforward as you think because of the way we sample our truffles. The next blog post, however, will be on taste. You need to know a little bit about the theory and how taste works to get an understanding for the next step around pairing. That brings us to a bucket about this book. A lot of books that are in the cooking area confound sensing with perception. This one talks about perception all the time when it means sensing or a mix of the two. If we're going to get accurate understanding about what's happening, guys, in terms of our appreciations of our foods, you need to use the right term, for crying out loud. We'll explain that in our taste blog post. Otherwise, get out and get it. It's actually quite fascinating. All right, that's it for now. Take care, guys. We'll catch you around.